Legal gorp. Legal Steuben. That's me speaking alien. This looks like a found footage.
Hello, if you see this, I just came off a UFO.
So this is gonna be a video. If I hypothetically a UFO crashes right by where I live, okay? I'm wandering out and about. I don't know what I'm doing. Going, I don't know. But the alien meets none other than me. Yeah, these are things that I would show an alien. Maybe places I would take them. Movies I would show them. Food that I would make them try. Hey, real quick. Hey, if you met an alien, what would you show it? Awesome. I love that. Hey, Pippa. Hey, Pippa, if you met an alien, what would you show them?
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really.
I love it. You heard her.
Did she stutter?
So the idea of an alien is no longer just an idea because the government confirmed. They said they're real. They're real, okay? The government said,
We got aliens in the water.
I just want to say for anyone who was surprised, why? Why were we surprised? The ocean is awful. The ocean is really scary. So things that I would show an alien. Okay, so again, hypothetical, but let's just say I meet an alien and we become friends. Maybe they don't even like me. I'm not really sure, but I'm gonna start showing them stuff. I'm gonna go, hey, let's, come on in. I'll let them stay at my place, I guess. Because as soon as I tell the government, if I call the cops or if I tell, they're gonna take him and they're gonna be, then he's not my friend anymore. Not letting that happen. So first of all, I don't know what they eat. Not sure. If they live in the ocean, I'm assuming fish, maybe. Again, I don't know. But I need to show them some earth food. The first thing that came to mind that I wrote down, toaster strudel. Just one. And then Pop-Tarts eventually. But I really want to earn their trust by first of all, toaster strudel right off the bat. They're not even my favorite food, but I just think, check this out. But then eventually, I want to start taking them to restaurants, but we'd have to give my alien friend a disguise. So, yeah, I don't know, but I do want them to try Chili's. So we will need to go to Chili's and we're going to get the, what is it? The triple dipper. And I want to show my alien friend the triple dipper.
Triple dipper.
I think it'd be really cool. Can you tell that I'm American? Hey, have you had a triple dipper? It's all fried and you dip it and then it's and there's cheese.
It's really good. It's like a delicacy here.
Other food, pizza. Not everyone likes pizza and I totally understand that. Not really. Pizza is one of my favorite foods, but I want to show them pizza and be like, hey, so here's deep dish, here's thin crust, here's hand tossed, here's all these different ones, and we can have a pizza night, and we can also make pizza together. Oh, I would also want to show them my other favorite foods, pasta. Come on, my alien friend is going to love pasta. I already know, and I'm gonna go.
Are you Italian?
And my alien friend is gonna be like, he's not gonna know what I mean, but we'll also watch The Sopranos and I'll go, this is what I mean. These are Italian people. Those are the only Italian people who exist. I can't joke like that though with him because he might believe that. So I will have to really watch myself in some of the things that I say because I can be very sarcastic and I don't want to trick him, I mean, I'm going to a little bit, I can't help it.
Triple dipper.
I will want to joke around a little bit, for sure, yeah. But even if he doesn't get it, that's okay, because I laugh at my own jokes. So I also want to make pancakes for him. I want to get ice cream. We got, but some of these things we have to venture outside of the house. It might be a minute before we want to do that. So again, a disguise would come in handy here. Next, in the realm of entertainment, I'm gonna show him movies that I think, not just as an alien, but as my friend, I want you to see these movies. First of all, the priority to me, Ratatouille. Also, I want to show him like some ocean movies, but very different ones. So Surf's Up, Shark Tale, Finding Nemo. And I want to go, okay, so here's like what we think it's kind of like, but we make these characters up and then they live in there. And then kids watch this and they like it, and we do too. It's, not bad. Yeah, and my alien friend probably wouldn't really know what's going on, but I'd go, is that realistic?
Is Surf's Up realistic to the ocean? Be honest.
But then I want to show him more serious ocean movies. Titanic. He's gonna be like, oh, I've been there. I've been to the and I'm gonna go,
whoa, that's crazy.
I'm gonna go, it's pretty dangerous going down there to see it. What if too he was like, no, I know. We heard. It was in our news. What if they have their own news down there?
Triple Dipper.
I don't know. Do you? You don't, neither do I. So how could it be impossible? I don't know. Oh, I would also show him the movie Alien, classic. And he might get scared, that's okay. But I do want to go, okay, how realistic is this? What has your experience been? And just so you know, like, this one's in space. This isn't in the ocean. And he's like, oh yeah, those are my cousins. What if he was like, yeah, we don't really talk to them. They're in the sky ones.
They're lame.
Oh, also with entertainment, TLC, like the channel. I'm gonna show my alien friend all the wacky shows on there because I just want to see his reaction. And he's gonna go, is this real? And I would go, some of it is, yeah. Some of it is. It's crazy, isn't it? And he'd be like, yeah, let's keep watching. And I'd go,
I like the way you think.
I'll be like, 1,000-pound sisters? And he's like, what? I'm like, Breaking Amish. And he's like, what? Other forms of entertainment. I want to show my alien The Sims. Because I think that, why not? Like, it's The Sims and we can play. Oh, the Tony Hawk games. Mostly just because I was really good at those when I was little and I want to be like, check these out.
And I'll show you how to play. I got you, hold on.
Those are like the only video games that I was ever good at. And I'd go, yeah, this is pretty realistic to skateboarding. And then we go out and we skateboard. And I want to see an alien skateboard because I think it'd be pretty funny. And I also have rollerblades. So, and it's good exercise. So we'll get, because I don't want him to get all cooped up. So we'll also, try and get out a little bit, but not too much in public. We'll go to like a parking lot and just skate, Oh, I would also show him Minecraft because I've never played Minecraft. I know, right? Mostly because I always just thought it looked boring. I was like, oh, it's cubes. I don't really understand. But that's the beauty of it. Is that I don't understand and I've never played it. And so we can play that for the first time for both of us ever. And we'll decide if we like it or not. That is if we're getting along and he's still living with me. I hope he is. Because it's not, it's the friendship that we made along the way. It's the aliens that we met along the way. Him and me. Enemies to lovers. No, we're not. No, because he's my friend. No. I also would need to show my alien friend cats and dogs. So he needs to be aware of pets because I have a cat and my roommate has a dog. And so he's gonna see them and he's gonna maybe freak out a little bit. Or he's seen crazier stuff in the ocean and he's like, okay, what's that? But I'm afraid that he would eat them. And so I'd have to go, these are family and you don't do anything, okay?
Don't do anything.
And then I just have to pray that he understands and that he listens. Because quite frankly, the cat and the dog, they run this place, They're not just gonna let someone come in and just, take over. So he's gonna need to know his place, is all I'm saying. I would try to maybe see too if we could get him a job. Don't know where. Oh, wait. Well, he shouldn't really be going out in public because again, it's like if people saw him, depending on what if he looked like a human, then that's one thing. Oh, what else? Okay. I would also show him TikTok. I'd be like, here you go. And then he becomes an iPad kid and I'm like, you just keep scrolling and then you click the heart if you like it and it gets to know you and it learns what you like, okay? And you just keep going, all right? Other stuff, I wanna take him to the DMV. Cause I wanna go, hey, if I have to do it, you have to go too. And you wanna live up here with us. If you're gonna get a car eventually, it's scared straight. If you wanna be up here with us, get used to it, sister. This is what we deal with up here, us humans. This is how it is. And then I want to take him to a car dealership and we test out a few different cars, but he doesn't get to drive. I drive because he can't drive. So unless he's driven a ship before and he's like,
I've driven a ship. I can do this.
And I'd go,
prove it.
Oh, another thing though, if I had an alien friend, I would ask if I could get a flight like in a UFO, but I would say, you're not taking me anywhere. You know what I mean? Don't try to get silly with me, okay?
No. You're dropping me right back off.
Oh, I would also show him golf carts and we would drive that around. I think I would let him drive the golf cart, although I'd want to drive it most of the time because I've really never gotten to drive one. And so, but I'll act like I do. Like, I'm like, oh yeah, I drive one of these all the time. And then he can drive a little because it's not as dangerous as a car. I also want to show him the moon landing footage and I want to explain to him, there's a lot of people here who think that this isn't real. And there's some people here who think it is. There's more people who think that this is real. And there's some people who think that this is totally fake. What do you think? And that's where we're gonna get the answer, is right there. Because he's gonna see and he's gonna go, fake. Or hopefully he's gonna go, yeah, oh my God, yeah, that's where my family and I used to visit in 2nd grade. That's where there's grades. Do you think they've learned school? I don't know. I'd wanna explain school to him. I'm gonna send him to school. Billy Madison. I'm gonna show him water bottles and I'm gonna get him a water bottle. If he can drink water, I don't know. If he comes from the ocean, I'm assuming he can drink water. So I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I'm gonna take him to Walmart and I'm gonna get him a track phone. I don't know how long he's here for, so I'm not putting him like on my family plan or anything like that, okay? We gotta be a little practical in this video, okay? Even though none of this is practical, none of this makes sense, but we have to be a little bit practical. And I know I'm gonna have to front money for him for a lot of stuff, because he has a wallet. No, he has money. Maybe, but is it money that we can use up here, that he can use up here? Probably not.
Be real.
So I do want to get him a track phone, and put minutes on it, and I'm gonna show him how to make calls, and I'm gonna go, if you need anything, if you're in danger, if you see the FBI near, if you see the CIA, if you see someone who just, you don't know them and they want to try and take you, you call me right away. I probably can't do anything, but I want to know. I'm nosy. I want to show him Charlie XCX and other club music. I want to explain to him what DJs are. I want to explain to him what clubs are and say, if you're ever going to go to one or a bar, something like that, you need an ID. And it shouldn't be fake, even though a lot of people do have fake ones. And that's fine, but we're gonna get you a real one. So, but then with that, it's so important to explain with clubs and with bars, the dangers of substances. And so he's gonna get to know about DARE. I think that that's just very important because at the end of the day,
I want him to be safe.
So sue me, don't. Oh, I also need to tell him about soap, deodorant, showers, baths, all that, shampoo, conditioner, because he needs to be hygienic. Oh my gosh, toothpaste, toothbrush, mouthwash, floss. And lastly with that, I said shampoo and conditioner. And then hairspray, not because he necessarily will need to use it if he has a bald head and he is a little green man, then he's not really gonna need to use it, or shampoo or conditioner. However, I do wanna show him one of my favorite tricks, which is you take hairspray and then you take a little laser pointer and I'm gonna point the laser and I'm gonna shut off all the lights and I'm gonna be like,
Watch this.
I'm gonna do the laser. And if you haven't seen it, if you don't know what I'm talking about, oh my God, I have to show you. Laser pointer, okay? And then if you take hairspray, spray it all along there, you know what it does? Something with science, it will show the line of the laser. It's really cool. It's really cool. It's really one of the only things that I learned in high school. So, do you think that aliens are real?
No.
What?
Triple dipper.